Fad and our special guest, Caro.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
So, today we are doing lots of stuff. We've got, right now, Phaddman is driving around the edge of the field over there. And he's cultivating the edge just to get rid of the grass that's kind of encroaching on the field. And when he's done that, we'll buy a seeder that cultivates, so we can basically we won't have to cultivate all the field. In the meantime, I am on my way over with the portrait to the biogas plant with the mower cuttering our attachment. Talk with the owners of the field in the area, and we're going to mow around their fields and take it to the biogas. So Cara will be basically shuttling the tippers as I fill them, and they should fill fairly quickly. So we'll be loading up the biogas, and we're going to buy the seeder and a front loader, so make sure we get that front loader. Otherwise we'll have the biogas full and we're unloading it.
And when you say we talk to the owners of the field, you mean you threatened them with your 2x4, right?
Of course.
And do I want to do this with the second field as well, with the barley field? Just go around the edge?
Yep. We'll trim them up.
Okie dokie.
You don't have to trim it too far, it looks kind of, I don't know, I don't like seeing grass growing into the approaching in the field.
No, I'm just tidying up a little bit, not too much.
Wish the rear view, or the side mirrors worked on the portrait. I suppose I could be just mowing as I go here.
Yeah,
I don't think the people will care. The owners of the fields around here, if I go along, cut the grass along the edge of the road.
if they do, you'll just threaten them with your snail.
I'll just throw them in front of the portrait. Problem solved. And we'll use them
This
for
is
biogas.
Yes. I'm not sure if you're getting that kind of neighborly feel.
You're right, we should be feeding pigs with it.
Billy then.
Oh yes.
Have you seen the movie Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels?
Oh yes.
Love that movie. Great talk.
Yes.
The mean guy.
He is, and most of what he says isn't repeatable on the channel.
Yeah.
But yes.
I don't know how many times I've watched that movie. That one and Snatch, those two I really like. Some city people.
Yes. As long as you enjoy them. We've all got our kind of favourite films and things.
I'm at 73%. Too bad this tipper doesn't show on this version of Inspector. That's not. There's another one called Load Status, which will actually show you how much fuel is in each vehicle and how much is in each tipper.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, that is a much better mark.
Yeah, I think I saw that on Great Gamer's got that one, hasn't he?
Might have. I've watched his videos a bit. I've almost finished them, or not almost finished, but got through quite a few of them, and then I'm playing games online, so I can't really watch.
Yeah, I was watching one of his Feed the Beast Unleashed videos, and he'd mentioned about he'd got one of his popular videos had got like 950 odd views, and if you could go and have a look at it, because it would be really cool to get one over 1,000. So I went and had a look. So if anyone's out there and hasn't really watched any Grey Gamer, maybe go on his channel and scroll away to the bottom and find the most popular ones, and the one that's got like 950 views, try and get it over 1,000, because I think that would be really cool.
And the vids are definitely worthwhile watching.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've got a link on my channel to his channel there.
Yeah, I've got him in my subscriptions, so if people go into About, they'll see in my subscriptions that there's Grey Gamer there. Or the Grey Gamer 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to back this thing up, and cockeyed here. I don't know what I'm doing. There we
No.
go.
I dread to think what you're doing. But as long as it's far enough away from me and doesn't involve a 2x4 heading in my head, it's good.
So I think what we'll do, Kara, so that you're not sitting there waiting for me all the time, is I'll get you to drop the tipper, and then I can grab it and start harvesting, and you can grab the tipper I just filled, since you're gonna have lots of free time anyway.
Yeah, I just saw the golf course. I'm gonna check that out.
No, I haven't
Alright.
driven around it yet.
Is it inside ATV World or is it separate to ATV World? Because we did drive around there.
It's, from the looks of it, inside ADV World.
Yeah, good luck with that.
See, ATV World, there's actually some, it's almost like missions where you can go in there and earn cash.
Yes.
I didn't try it. You have to install separate mods and modules for it. Didn't have one of those.
No, well, we've got the link that we can get that, so we can get that ready up for next episode.
But really, who
And-
wants to watch this?
I think you'll get the answer in the comments to the episode.
Well, that's good. If that's what people want to see, you gotta let us know.
Well, we could always do a special episode and just have a derp around with that and have fun. It's always good to kind of amuse ourselves.
So I'd be
I'm gonna-
interested if this is too loud in this portrait. I kind of need people to tell me that. So if it's too loud, just tell me. Yeah, we'll probably do it. I can actually get rid of the chopping sound. That's real loud.
Okay, I can't get rid of that. How rude. Rudeness personified. But I've done the edges of the fields, both of them. So I had to buy something, didn't I? Mr. Hitman?
What now?
I'm just parking up the cultivator.
Kara,
Did
you
I not
can
have to
buy
buy something?
Yes, we'll need I think one of the cedars is 97,000, so we'll need that. Kara, you can just pop out of the way, I'll grab it. And then I'll continue on, you can grab this other tip.
One of the cedars is... Oh, the Horse Pronto 90C.
That one, now you'll see the Sprint there, that's cheaper. This is not called big, so we'll want the Pronto. We can't really afford the Condor quite yet, and I think by the time we're ready for the next bigger cedar, we'll be getting, there's an air seed, one that does different crops. I don't know if you've seen that one, it's a two-part cedar.
I don't believe I have.
And we'll need it's all in a mod pack for food farming. We'll need a big case, one of those big case articulated tractors to haul it because it's pretty heavy. And then it has this quite wide cedar cultivator. And then behind that you hook a separate trailer on. What it does is nice, some kind of an air compressor or something. Anyway, and it using air, I guess, forces the seed into the ground. So somebody will tell me.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. We have some very knowledgeable people. Just
Basically,
gonna head
it's like shooting spitballs into the ground. I could be really out of touch, and the kids now could be like, "Whoa, what's a spitball?" Do they have big pens they pull the guts out of, and then you use them as spitball launchers?
Well,
When I was a kid,
that's, well, yes. the usual expression, I can remember when all this were naught but fields. Oh wait, it is. Oh.
I had to walk uphill both ways to school. To and from school.
Would it be up here? Ah, no, it is up there. It's alright. I'm just actually driving out to the shop because I'm not sure if we've actually to go and collect equipment. We've been very lazy.
It's such a long trip.
Yeah, well,
if we had the semi with the the low loader trailer, it wouldn't be so bad.
well,
Akara, as soon as I hit the end here, I'll be doubling back.
Okay. Yeah, for some odd reason you're not showing up on my PDA screen.
It's a stealth shirt.
hey. Are you in league with the Romulans again?
Well, I can answer that.
Well, absolutely. Ah, there it is. I knew I'd left the shop around here somewhere. It's a slightly longer journey if you go past it and then have to come back. Just saying.
I have to be careful I don't jackknife this thing. When you turn in the portrait, if you turn too sharp with the tipper on there, train wrecking can ensue. Bounce around like a, I don't know, cowboy on a Bronco. So the lesson there is don't turn too sharp with it.
That's good advice. We'll give it a 2. E. That'll only make sense from my view.
So you can imagine in real life how much practice it would take to be able to run something like a combine or a forage harvest or something like that. So, you get kind of used to the width of your cutter. If you didn't try and chew up telephone poles, neighbor's dog, and all that stuff.
Mr. Hitman, have you seen my dog? Good to see you.
Yeah.
You can buy them at the biogas plant. Clean the collar there.
That's just rudeness.
At 90%. Okay, so did you haven't obviously haven't purchased the cedar yet, or you would have asked me what we're planting.
I've purchased the cedar.
Well, you're not using it yet, I guess.
No, I'm not using it yet because I'm walking. I'm driving back home. So you're obviously saying that because you've got something specific in mind to seed. Because I would probably just have gone and started seeding and gone, oh yeah, did you want something specific or? Yeah.
Well, we can only do one of the, I guess we'll call them conventional crops.
Vanilla crops.
Vanilla crops, there you go. So I think for this next one, the barley and wheat is still by far the highest pricing. So maybe we'll go barley on the 2 fields.
Barley.
Barley on the first field and wheat on the smaller field.
So barley on 54 then. So it basically reverse of what they were.
Oh, I don't know which one's bigger because one's skinny, but yeah, whatever. Whichever. I'm thinking too hard.
Well,
Thinking too hard and working too slow.
yeah, I'm going to do it the reverse of what they were because then we're looking at kind of cycling crops and stuff.
Yeah, that's good reasons.
Yeah.
So when you say reasons, you actually have reasons.
I usually have reasons.
Instead of reasons of because.
Well, reasons of because is usually just Well, we have reasons, but we're not necessarily going to explain them.
I don't have the time to explain.
Or the will.
Translation, if you can't figure it out, well, there's no use in you wasting your time. I see how it is.
Well,
That's if you're watching and see when you get there. Okay, so we're mulching up the grass here, and
yeah, you best soon start making some money.
well, the biogas is a decent amount, so a lot of the equipment we want is worth a lot of money, and the crops aren't worth a lot, so...
Because I've just plunged us into negative.
You know, we should buy the, alright, before, I guess you just filled up the seeder, right?
Yep.
Do we have a fertilizer?
Nope.
Well, you won't be able to fertilize right now because of the biogas first. So, what we could do is take out the loan
Okay.
and then buy the lizard loader.
Okay.
It's almost on the
What's the button for the financials? I can't remember what it is.
I just hit insert.
Ah, there we go. That's the one. We want to
80%
borrow the
down.
loan. I'm going to take the other 100 grand, I guess. Okay.
And now spend it.
Yeah. Let's have a look. I need to tap silver.
If we need to sell the Aragon, then probably price it.
Indeed. Right, let's see what we can get doing here.
Hey, Carl.
Yes, this is a different way for us to go up and down a field. Has Kara gone to sleep?
No.
No. He's biting his tongue, concentrating.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying to avoid the 2x4.
For the front of the porch, right?
That too.
Tough on tractor tires.
Yeah, you can tell it's only your second kind of time guesting with us, Kara, because you soon realise that there's no such thing as avoiding the 2x4. There's only an element of time between the hits. It's
Well,
just...
One thing to look at is how far away Phaddman is from me right now. You see how uppity he's been?
Yeah, well, it's a false sense of security. Like I say, it's only a matter of time.
There is no avoiding, only delaying.
Yes, that's the one. There is no Phaddman, only Zoo.
We have ES on here. Oh, never mind. I already have it.
Already have it?
It's
on
built. It's built in the workshop.
Ah, of course. I was going to say, because I'm fairly sure it's not here.
I thought it was going a bit slow. Now we're covering the gas. Cool, that's good.
I'm quite liking the seeded texture as well.
I'm really impressed. I really like this map. It still has, there's a few areas that, aren't quite finished yet, but at this point, it's still, I can play on it like this as well.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah. We've got a beacon going up and down a field, seeding. Dee-lee-dee-dee. Maybe we need to start singing to while away the kind of going up and down the field.
Old McPhaddman had a farm.
Yeah. Derp, 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 derp.
And on that farm he had a hitman.
Derp, derp,
Had a
derp,
board
derp,
and a nail.
derp. Yeah. With a smack around the head
Whack.
here and a smack around the head there. Here a smack, there a whack. Oh dear. We have far too much fun doing this, you realise?
Yeah, next thing you know, I'll have to start paying for it.
Yeah. Well, yes, and just anticipating one of the questions that may be coming up, it may have already come up in a comment on something somewhere else, but the titanium pack is available to play on the server, but Hitman doesn't have it, and in all honesty, having looked at it, having purchased it, there's not enough in there to warrant the price, so I don't think we're going to be doing that.
And his response was, anyway, his response was, it's contributing to Giants to making more games.
Yes, I mean that's what. Oh yeah, and that's I think the way Dare's looked at it. But I think there was a lot of feedback to Giants after the release that basically they've acknowledged, and I think they're going to do something, but what something looks like we don't know. So, unless of course they've already done something, in which case you know what it looks like, and just put that in the comments. You get the sense that we recorded in advance at all.
Yeah, we don't have time machines.
Did we not?
Why
Dang it,
don't
I want that mod. I want the Time Machines mod. Someone post a link.
It's got to be a DeLorean.
Oh yes.
There, Cara, this is keeping you a little busier, isn't it?
Yeah, now I have to work hard for the money.
Well, I'm going almost twice as fast. Went from, I think, 42 up to 70% speed. Wow. And how realistic is it? I don't know. It's farming sim, but it's not really a sim.
It's a game. And we enjoy it.
It's like a lot of fun. And if it was really realistic, well...
Yeah.
I like grinding games.
Yeah. Well, I think we're just going to try and see how much we can push the envelope with this. And like I say, the idea is mega machines this time. So,
yep. No more 1 meter plows. At least not to my field.
exactly. Well, I mean, we're already using a seeder that cultivates for itself, so and has a width that's significantly useful on these fields. So I'm thinking I'm happy with this.
So, Cara, this one's full.
Yeah, hold on. I had troubles hooking up the trailer before.
I was wondering, it's like, okay, you should be back any minute. Wait, you just went by me going the other way.
Now you see what I've had to put up with, Cara. I mean, all of this, all the constant demands, the kind of Phaddman do this, Phaddman do that.
Your bitter
Buy me a tractor.
Yours are tasty.
Yeah, definitely. Buy me this, buy me that. I want a new one of those.
I keep the firm expanding and moving, though.
Yes, you do. And you vet the mods. You do a lot of very important stuff that helps us to kind of do the Let's Play, and that's why it's a nice team effort.
That should slow you down a bit.
Well, I'll be right out in front of that, I think, when I fill up this time.
I just put the trailer in the wrong way in front of him.
Yeah, that won't slow him down for long.
Yeah, unless I jackknife it.
Every
You should have
second
shot out the
counts.
tires.
And I'm walking, only driving 10 miles an hour.
Well,
I imagine this harvester cut grass at 10 miles an hour, couldn't it? I do that on my lawnmower.
does your lawnmower carry a tipper behind it?
No, it's a small tree. I looked at getting a sweeper, but decided not to.
It's just too mulch.
There's very little topsoil where I live, so mulching up the grass back onto the soil builds the soil, and some of it washes down into areas that need it. So
Fair enough.
once the soil's built up enough, I can go along with my backhoe and scrape it off and start again.
Excellent.
So what I do in Minecraft, I do in real life too. Like terraforming, and I've got solar. Just upgraded my solar from. I've got an inverter that is a modified sine wave, which is not very good for electronics and stuff. So I just got a pure sine wave one. So there we go. Open that up now.
Wow.
Yeah, wasn't an expense I counted on, but between the time I bought the other inverter and this one, more and more stuff has circuit boards in it and that sort of thing, and they do not like modified sine wave.
Fair enough.
And so you have no idea what I'm talking about, so sorry.
I think you're gonna quote Das there, aren't you? Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Well, you can Google what I'm talking about if you really cared. I can't see why you'd bother though.
Yeah. Or you could just Google, what does the fox say? And that'll be fine too. I actually got in trouble today at work because one of the guys a few weeks ago, I told him about that, and he said, oh yeah, I'll show the kids. And now the kids are just playing it non-stop, and he's kind of, you're driving me insane!
Hey, well, it's cheap. You buy it the once, and then you're not spending more money on it. And it's good to teach kids to build things instead of always just going postal and beating little old ladies over the head with baseball bats and all the other crap that are out there right now.
Yeah. A lot of weird stuff going on in the world at the moment.
Yes. That's just in the Minecraft world. Did you log on to your vanilla server until Halloween night, Carl?
Yeah, pumpkin moths.
Mm-hmm. That was interesting.
Zeke told me about it, but I didn't go on. They've had that before though, haven't they? I'm sure I've seen it. People wearing those on. You could wear a jack-o'-lantern on your head. I don't know if they did that this year.
Yeah, well, the zombies and the skeletons were wearing. But of course, I didn't have Halloween last year. I didn't have Minecraft.
Oh, so you're a noob.
Yeah. Yeah, because Halloween last year, I think it was shortly after that I started watching Stocker and Dare playing Feed the Beast. I don't think I got into actually buying it until a little bit later after that. I don't particularly want to go back and look at the receipts and try and figure out when that was, but still. But yeah, interesting journey, so. But yeah, no, Minecraft 1.7 is looking interesting. Even more interesting if you go into creative mode and you kind of get all the new blocks and you kind of, I want to see what it looks like.
Well, I still haven't loaded up anything since 1.52, so I haven't seen the horses that I've seen or just been watching Caro's vids. So anything about the new vanilla.
You see, that's where you need to learn more, because the horses are very neighborly. And
Yeah,
you just-
best thing in 1.7 is the implement of stained glass.
Yes.
Really awesome.
Purple stained glass. Whoop whoop.
I'll see, I've been playing Feed the Beast, so I'm used to that already.
So, yeah, so it's, I'm just kind of getting towards the end of doing this field, so it's about that time again, so I'm going to say take care, folks.
And I'm just, give me a second here, because I want to jackknife my tipper first, just to show people that this is what happened.
Okay.
And
And I
not
have a
jackknifing.
strange problem.
Okay.
My tipper keeps tipping and doesn't stop.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds-
anyway,
Sounds like we need to go and sort that out, and we'll be back next time.
we'll see y'all later, people.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye bye.
Okay, I'm recording it now. Dumping grass all over the place.
Is Cara being untidy?
Yeah,
Jeez.
sloppy job.
Invite a guest on the show, and what happens?